What's up, 4-Star Gang? It's your boy Junebug, aka 4-Star June. We back at it again with another video. Today's video is going to be a how-to video. I've been getting a lot of people asking me how do I clone myself. So today I'm going to show you guys how to clone yourself in your videos. Now I'm going to be using Premiere Pro, but you do not have to use Premiere Pro. You can use Sony Vegas, Final Cut. You can even use a free editing app on your cell phone. It should work as long as you do it the way I'm showing you. It should work, because I know there's other ways to clone yourself, but the way that I clone myself, you should be able to do on your cell phone or wherever editing software you're using. So I already have the footage up here, so this is going to be not a super detailed video, but it's going to be detailed enough for anybody to get it if it's your first time doing it. So let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so I already have the clip out here, and I'm just going through the motions and telling you where to go. Now, as you can see from the video, I like to use something to be in somewhere near the middle of the frame so I can split the camera up, because the way I do the cloning is I do the cropping. So you want to make sure you have a solid background. Nothing in the background is going to be moving. It doesn't matter what's back there as long as it's not moving. And I like to have a center point. As you see, I'm using that red hat as the center point. Now, if I didn't have that hat there, I could have used the side of the door right here in this area right here. Or if I just, had like a blank wall, I could have just been like, just step too far enough to the left side and far to the right side on the very end points of the camera frame. So I'm using this red hat as my centerpiece. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to find where this clip starts at. Right here is where I want to start it. Right there. Back it up some. And then I'm going to cut it. If you're using Premiere Pro, the cut shortcut, it's the C button. And then V to go back to the pen. And I'm just going to get rid of this right here. And then we're going to bring this to the beginning. Alright, then I'm going to go and find the next part, but I'm on the other side. Now what you want to do is notice, as soon as I got done doing that on the left side, I walked to the other side of the frame. You don't want to touch your camera. You want to have your camera propped up on either a tripod or a shelf, whatever you can to get your camera to be still, and you don't want it to move at all, as well as you don't want to have the background moving. And I just simply walked over to the other side after I did whatever I was going to do on one side of the frame. I just walk over so I don't have to touch the camera, because you don't want to mess the movement up. So I'm going to find where this one starts at. Right there. And then I'm going to do the shortcut again. Cut that. And then I'm going to find out where that ends at. About right here. Let me go over a little bit more. That's going to end right there. And I'm going to cut it again. Then I'm going to get rid of the part that I don't need. Actually, I'm going to save that because I have something else down on that end. I'm going to bring this over some. And then what I do is once I get the left side and on it separate, then I get the right side. I then just take the right side, put it over the left side. And now I know you can only see, let me make this bigger real quick. You can only see the right side because I put the right side clip on top. If I hide that, you can see the left side. So what I do is, this is where having the center point coming in, or just making sure you're spaced out far enough to where you have enough room to operate with. Like I said, I'm using Premiere Pro, but the way I'm about to use it, you can do this in any other editing software or any free editing app you can find for your phone. Once I do that, I cut them in half. I use the crop tool. Put it on that top clip. I go over to the effects, and then I just take the left side, because this is the right side, so it's hiding the left side. So I take the left side and crop it over until I see the right side. And as you see, if I keep going, it takes it all the way out. The lighting is a little bit different because my shadow is right there, so that's why you see right here, the hat, my yellow hat right there, it's darker, then it goes really bright. So I don't know, can you guys let me zoom in a little bit. If you can see that there's this line in the middle that's telling you what it's cutting out. You want to find the best center spot for that, to where you can't notice that much of a difference. I think right there is really good. I'm gonna put it back right here, and then to make that look even better, I mean that pretty much looks good right there, but to make it look even better, you can go down. So just in case you can't find a good center spot, you can go down to the edge feather. It could just be called edge or just be called feather or mask feather, whatever one you use. It should show either something that's on that sounds similar to edge feather, and you can play with it. And this is what it pretty much does. The more I turn it up, it makes it more smoother until it gets too far. Now it's starting to fade out my left side, because that's the side I cropped over. And if you go too far to the other way, to the left, it goes to the right, and then it fades out that one. So, but mine is pretty much set how I had the lighting. So that's also you want to make sure the lighting is good. If not, then you would need to pretty much make sure you put that crop in the right spot based off of where the lighting and the shadows are, and mess with the edge better. So for the most part, that's pretty much it right there. And then you just play it. It's not timed up or even. That's because where I started it at. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And let's start this one right here. And let's bring it back. And now let's see. I mean, it doesn't really have to be timed up. I mean, we're two different people. We're like two different people. We're clones. You know, we don't have to be, directly timed up or anything. And normally when I would do this effect in my videos, my anime skits or any type of funny skit, I would obviously wear a different like the Cartoon Network shirt on I have on the left, I would have that. Then when I went over to the right side, I would probably change my shirt, maybe turn the hat around a different way, or put a whole different hat on, or maybe change my whole outfit depending on if the camera got my whole outfit. But this is just shirt on. This is just normal, the race on up. So I would probably change the shirt, maybe turn my hat around different way so it could look like I got a different hat on, or just put a different hat on. But for this tutorial, I just kept the same thing going. That's pretty much the how you do the cloning effect right there. It looks really smooth. And then of course it goes away right there because that video is longer. But I did just notice something, so let me make this bigger one more time. You can see right here, there's a line right there. So let me go back to this, and let me get that crop tool, and you can see it move. So I'm gonna put that actually right there. Can you see that, guys? I got it. It's right here. I'm gonna put it directly on this line right here, so you won't be able to notice it. Right there, you barely even notice it. It blends in right with that line on the door. So now let's go back and look at it. And that's pretty much the clone effect. That's going to be it, how to clone a video. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Anime skits, funny skits, 4-star June. Hey, we getting back to it. On to 1,000 subscribers. See y'all later.